What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are live across multiple platforms here this morning. We've got people from Instagram up here on my phone. We've got people here on YouTube. We're live on X. So we are out there ready to talk about the overall markets, ready to talk about our strategy here. And you guys saw the title of this live stream, the hottest crypto investments for 2024. I wanted to kind of get at the question of kind of building a portfolio, my overall strategy coming into this next crypto bull market after having already gone through the 2021 bull market and coming into crypto in 2020. We've obviously learned a few things, still learning every single day. And I want to give you guys kind of my overall thoughts, my goals, my plans, some altcoins out there that I think are some solid plays leading us into this next crypto rally. So going to be taking as many questions as I can from those up here on IG, from all of you guys over on YouTube and on X. If you guys don't follow me on all three platforms, make sure you do. My Instagram is Zach Humphries Clips. If you guys are interested in checking me out over there, I'm going to be posting a bunch of stuff over there as well. So let's kind of talk about the overall market, set the stage a little bit first and foremost, guys. First and foremost, we've got Bitcoin kind of reeling a little bit. I want to, but it's a good thing. I don't want you guys to take this as a bad thing. It's kind of hanging in the balance right now. We'll pull up Bitcoin over on TradingView here, and I'm going to give you guys kind of my thoughts right now. So if you guys are not new to my channel, you know that I dollar cost average into Bitcoin, right? I've been waiting for Bitcoin to come down to this $38,000 level. We are getting really, really close, like $38,000 even. We did spike down to like $38,006. As you guys can see, this blue line it's been there for a long time. If you guys have seen my videos, I thought this would happen in late 2023. It never did. But it's slowly coming down there right now. And I do think we're going to get a little bit more of a discount on cryptos. And that's why it's really important to talk about our overall strategy in the context of, okay, if we do continue to see a dip here, what are we diving into? What are some of the plays? Obviously, Bitcoin, number one holding of mine. My overall goal is to make money with altcoins, make a bunch of money with altcoins, and then power drive that money into Bitcoin for the long-term plays, right? So that's what we're trying to do. Sorry, guys, got a call coming in here. Hold on, let me just say. Basically, that's my overall goal, right? Is I want to accumulate some altcoins within these bull runs, but then obviously turn that into Bitcoin at the end of the day. At the end of the day, because here's the thing. We don't know which altcoins are going to be here. We don't. We have no idea what the altcoin market looks like. We have no idea what the altcoin market looks like. Now, do I think altcoins will pump at least in this next cycle? Yes. Do I think there will be some altcoins that will make us a ton of money? Yes. And that is what we're trying to take advantage of. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you long term, like the next 10 years down the road, we don't know what's going to be here. Are there going to be 4 altcoins left, 5 altcoins left, 20 altcoins left? It's very speculative right now. Super speculative. But that's okay, because speculation leads to what? Gains. Speculation leads to gains. All right. So with that being said, let's kind of dive into some of the altcoin plays that I'm looking at as we kind of get closer and closer into this next big cycle. Let's start here with Solana. And I'll give you guys my thoughts on Solana here. Overall, my thoughts on Solana are very bullish for this upcoming run. Solana has shown us a lot. It has shown us, obviously, the enormous run-up in 2021. Solana has shown us that we've got a ton of big money investors in Solana. It's also shown us that the people behind Solana, the developers, are actively really trying to make this one of the top layer ones out there. And I think they're doing a hell of a job. They've got big VC money. But what I think is probably what gets me the most excited about Solana is the resurgence after all the FTX drama. And now we've seen it bounce off of super lows, right, back in last year in 2023 and pop up and really have a really unbelievable run that I think is going to take us in this next bull run, Solana, well over $500. That's my kind of price target, $500 for Solana. I really think we can get there relatively easily too, because Solana has a lot of room to go. The all-time high is $260, set a couple years ago. I think Solana is going to be a mainstay in this top 5 crypto realm. And as we get some people rolling in, make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in. We've got Ahmed throwing some of his picks in there. Throw your questions in there, some of your altcoin picks. Love hearing from you guys. I heard a rumor about an announcement regarding X payments today, but nothing confirmed. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that for sure. Zach, check out Luna 28 when you get an opportunity. Okay, we'll do. We'll definitely check that out. So basically, that's my kind of general take on Solana in terms of just, I think it's a solid household name, not going anywhere. If you're looking into that, altcoin space right now, and you're looking for some of those really solid plays that, you don't want to take a ton of risk, but you want some exposure to some things outside of Bitcoin, I think Solana is a great play. I really do. Now, Solana is obviously above Bitcoin and Ethereum. I skipped over Ethereum. Ethereum's in that same vein, right? Ethereum will probably outpace Bitcoin. You're probably looking at a roughly $14,000 Ethereum if history repeats itself. That's a good price target. Again, price targets are just targets. We don't know for sure. But if we're just kind of looking at things historically, given how much money could come into the markets, my Ethereum target is roughly about $14,000 at the top. Whereas Bitcoin's somewhere around that $120,000, $130,000 level. And again, this is just speculating, obviously. We don't know for sure. But Ethereum, I kind of skipped over it. It's in that same vein as Bitcoin. It's a household name. It's not going anywhere. Steve says, I like Solana as long as it doesn't crash anymore like it did 10 times before. Steve, that's a really good point. So really, that's been the only big knock on Solana, right, is the outages. And, they have done a lot to fix that. We've covered that here on the channel. They've done a lot to try to fix the outages and make it where, we don't see those downtimes as much. And if they resolve that, everything else looks amazing for Solana. Everything else looks amazing. The speed of the blockchain, the tech behind it, the team behind it, the group of investors behind it, the community now. I mean, now you're seeing the Solana ecosystem just, fly out a ton of different altcoins. We've got Solana meme coins are flying, right? Which is amazing to see. So I think Solana is really, really well situated if exactly what you said, Steve, if they can basically ensure that things are going to be secure and that we're not going to see a bunch of downtime, on the network. Good morning, Zach. What about Jasmy coin? I don't know a ton about Jasmy, to be honest, but I know a lot of people want to ask me about that. I still need to really kind of do a deep dive in there. I've never really dove into that ecosystem as much. I'm always hesitant with Solana, and it caused me to miss the Solana meme run. They have had so many previous issues that I discounted the chain. Yeah, and I hear you. It makes sense, Boca. I get it. But the moral of the story is Solana is just an unbelievable token in terms of volatility, coin in terms of volatility. Tell you what, if anything else, if you don't want to hold Solana long-term, Solana is a unbelievable crypto to trade. It's so freaking volatile. And you could kind of just track it very easily. I mean, very big swings. I mean, even just 2 days ago, right? We dipped down below $80 and then the next day it was up 11%. Like, you constantly see 11, 12, 13, 14, 15% swings on Solana all the time. So if anything else, Solana is an unbelievable crypto to trade. I mean, if you just kind of come over here and take a look at, let's go into their hourly. Like, here you go. This was a great opportunity here using our XT algo. This is my trading indicator. A little momentum up right here in the last, day or so, a little 3% move right there. to the upside. I mean, if you're somebody who wants to get like a 3 to 5% move on something, Solana is an unbelievable crypto in order to do that. Like there was another opportunity right here back about 9 days ago. Here's another opportunity back on the 13th of January. For those of you on Instagram, I'm showing my charts and stuff like that. But yeah, so I mean, maybe Solana is just a crypto that you start to trade, Boca, or anybody else out there. If Solana's not a long-term hold for you, I'm telling you, Solana is a great crypto to trade. This has probably been the top 20 crypto I've traded the most in the last year and a half. And again, it's just 8 to 10% moves most of the time. And it's using XT Algo. If you guys don't know about XT Algo, this is my trading indicator. Easy trading. It's super, super simple to use. It's literally risk-free because it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have to pay the $30, but if you don't like it at the end of, you have to pay the $37 using the discount code. But if you don't like it, it's a full refund after the first month. But I'm telling you guys, this thing is used for crypto, stocks. There's no reason why you shouldn't try it today. It can be used for any market. You could set your customized alerts. This is what I do. I use the TradingView app on my phone. Anywhere I go, I know what's going on. And I've had probably 7 or 8 trades on Solana, just on the go, out and about, having a beer with friends, and the momentum up indicator flashes on Solana, and boom, here comes a 7-8% move. It happens all the time with Solana, all the time. So maybe that's your play, right? And that's what I mean. Crypto investments don't have to always be long-term investments. I think so many people have it in their head where they have to either be a trader or a long-term investor. I do both. Different assets provide different opportunities for me, right? Jerry said, been loading up on AVAX, a lot of room to grow, especially with the potential of the gaming market this run. In my opinion, it's going to 350 plus. Jerry, I think you're right. I think AVAX is another great opportunity. Man, I was looking at this honk. Have you guys seen it? This is another Solana meme coin, by the way. Before we get off of Solana, we've got honk going absolutely nuts. This thing's already at a $12 million market cap. Keep this one on your radar, I guess, considering Myro. We got into Myro at around an $18 million market cap, went over $250 million. So I'm keeping honk on my radar here. I put a little bit in, actually, degened in yesterday, and I'm already doubled my money on honk, which is interesting. So there's that. Meme coins on Solana are making people a ton of gains. Again, these are more short-term swing trades, more short-term plays. But again, my overall goal, win on these short-term plays, stack my chips, and stack more Bitcoin, stack more top altcoins, like the AVAXs, like the Solanas. Punky is another one I'm looking. It's on the dip a little bit. It's a $42 million market cap right now, though. So, I mean, you've got these Solana meme coins just absolutely crushing right now, which has been insane to watch. So Punky, Myro, and honk are all kind of ones that I'm invested in right now, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, there you go. Let's see. We got a super chat coming in from Trey Coley. What are your thoughts on Jasmine, and what do you see with it this bull run? So Trey, I just mentioned this before. I don't know a ton about Jasmine. From what I know, I do, think that it has a really strong community, and I know it's really big in Asia. But outside of that, I am not invested in it. But it doesn't mean I won't be. So thank you for the super chat. Trey, let me know if you have something else too that I can chime in there. Appreciate the super chat. ICP, definitely one I like. I just picked up more ICP. ICP is one that I really like. I just picked up more when it was $10 within the last 48 hours. So on this dip right here, dipped all the way down to like $9.58 there. I picked it up right in here around $10 2 days ago. Thought that was a great opportunity to buy some ICP on the dip there. We have since started to retrace a little bit. So I'm liking ICP as a play for sure ahead of the next bull run. A lot of potential. Very, very much a speculative play, but a lot of potential. If they actually deliver, ICP could be one of the most important altcoins out there. like building an entire decentralized internet. ICO gave me good in yesterday. I ate it up. ICP. Okay, I'm guessing that was ICP. Yeah. Good in yesterday. I ate it up. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Chad? How you doing, man? Good morning to you. X will choose XLM for peer-to-peer payment. Is that what's going on? Is XLM in the news here for let's go ahead and check on that news here. XLM. PayPal's co-founder is supporting a new nonprofit that will tackle the vision PayPal never accomplished. PayPal founder is one of the many big names supporting an open source nonprofit called Stellar. Okay, that was 2014. So a big PayPal announcement is coming at 12:30, going to shock the world. Interesting. So what could this be? What could this be? Interesting. All right, hold on. Let's dive into this a little bit because this PayPal news. Let's go ahead and follow them just because we don't want to miss out on anything here. Okay, here it is. So this is what people, a lot of people speculating on this news. Let's put a tweet out here. I'll read this off for everybody too that's over on Instagram. Hold on one sec. A lot of people speculating, if I can tweet, speculating on what this could be. Should be getting news on this in about 2 hours. So the tweet says, ready to see how PayPal's revolutionizing commerce. Tune in today, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, as PayPal president and CEO Alex Chriss unveils an exclusive preview of the first innovations PayPal and Venmo are bringing to the market this year. If you guys don't know, Venmo is owned by PayPal. So that is just all one big company, basically. But that could be interesting. So we've got CD Witt saying DCAing long-term holds XRP, HBAR, Bitcoin, PAW, soon PAW chain, Honorarium, new and great community, Lotto bets are LUNC, Elon, Baby Doge, and Xenu. CD Witt, that's interesting, man. That's a good breakdown. Appreciate you for sharing that info. I got some XRP. I've got some HBAR. I've got some Bitcoin. I do have a little bit of Elon left over from the last bull run simply because the ticker is Elon. And I do have a little bit of LUNC as just kind of two flyer bags there. Hi, Zach. Do you think Myro Binance listing is real? Listen, I think when we saw Bonk got listed to those top tier exchanges, I do think Myro is well on its way. It's all about volume. It's all about volume, right? So Myro, guys, if you're just checking in, it's a meme coin that has been absolutely crushing it. It is down a little bit, but the volume has remained really strong. So the volume's still roughly right outside the top 100, 39 million in volume. That's a lot. So if that volume number remains high, hell yeah. Will Binance and Coinbase come to the table and list Myro? No doubt about it. Will we see an effect? Most likely. We did with Bonk. If we get listed on Coinbase and Binance, I think this will send Myro to the $1 billion mark. That's what we're trying to see, right? That's what we want to see. Good morning, afternoon, evening, all. What's up, Millsy? How we doing? Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and do so. It's totally free to do. Really helps us out. Taking all your questions here, as many as we can. Where do you like the meme coins like Honk, the ones that aren't on Coinbase? Well, I mean, they're early. They're more speculative. But yeah, Honk has been crushing it. I just mentioned I got into Honk, the other yesterday. In fact, Boca, could you drop that into the Discord and let people know that I got in at 0.006 on Honk, another meme coin, Solana? I forgot to send out a message on Patreon on that. I meant to do that. It's still early, but I did it late or early yesterday. What about Crow? Really like Crow still. Obviously, Crypto.com is the one top tier exchange that I love still. So you know what? Here, actually, you know what I'm going to do real quick? I got to go throw this on my Discord real quick, guys. I'm going to throw the honk play in there. It's pumping still, too. Let me do that real quick as you guys are hanging in here. Aped into this Solana meme coin at a... There we go. All right, put that in the Discord. Tons of speculation there for sure with all these Solana meme coin plays. But hey, it's a way to make money right now in crypto. Do you think Myro Binance listing is real? Yeah, so we hit that on there. Myro's been the one that I've done pretty well on. Bonk, I about 10x. I got in about $100 million market cap. But yeah, honk, I'm in. What about Crow? Crow's a longer term play for me. Yeah, so we were talking about crypto.com. Let's go over to crypto.com. It's the one exchange token that I think I really like right now. BNB is probably going to perform okay. It's probably going to do okay. But Kronos is way down here, less than 8 cents. But I do think, down 21, 22% in the last month. These are the opportunities that you want to see. Now, the only thing I will say is we don't have a lot of support right here. Okay. So could we see a further dip here on Kronos? We could, right? If the rest of the market continues to come down, so maybe dollar cost average a little bit, we just don't have a lot of support. So we could see even a 5-cent Crow again. It's possible, just depending on where altcoins go here. But if that happens, you could look at that one of two ways, right? If it was a short-term trade, you're not going to like it. But if it's a long-term play and you believe in their ecosystem, which I do, you might want to pick some up there. I'm not saying wait until it hits there. I'm saying maybe don't spend your whole bankroll until you kind of see where this thing levels off. Right now, we've got a falling knife. I've been stacking quant for a while. Yeah, I like quant too. I don't have enough quant, to be honest with you, Chad. I probably don't. Moki meme on coin on base has been doing great, up 3x so far. Nice. There's definitely been a meme coin rally. Any meme coins are first traded on swaps before I hit exchanges. Only way to get in early. Yes, 100%. And in saying that, if you guys are thinking about like honk, so the way I bought honk was through the Radium DEX. So I use the Phantom wallet and the Radium DEX for Solana meme coins. Radium DEX and Phantom wallet. Boca, that's a really good point. The only way to really get in early to Solana meme coins, and really any meme coins that aren't listed on any top tier exchanges, the only way to take full advantage is to get in on the DEXs, get in on the decentralized side of things first. So that's a really good point. Very, very good point. So that's what I'm doing there. Radium, exchange, Phantom wallet. ICP to the moon. Yeah, France. I think it's going to be a good one. Crypto Force. Don't know anything about that one. Good morning to you. Good morning. Tweety. I don't know what that is. What is the name of the new Sol meme coin again? Honk or what? Yeah, this is it. Honk. It is up to about a $15 million market cap. So I bought it around a $7 or $8 million market cap yesterday at like 0.006, 0.007. Doubled up so far. I've got my initial out, so I'm playing with house money. We'll see what happens. No guarantees. You guys know how this plays, right? I mean, you guys know how it goes. What about Filecoin? Filecoin's an old one, Cryptothon. I don't know how I feel about some of these old archaic ones. I kind of like Arweave a little bit more than Filecoin. It's kind of a newer version, but Filecoin is an OG. And when it comes to data storage, that's a big area. I'm not saying it's a bad play, but I would look at some of those other ones too. You've got Arweave and then Siacoin too, right? I think you've got Siacoin as well in that same vein. So I would just look into some of those newer plays because some of those ones that haven't gone through a full bull market might be a little bit better altcoin plays to get into. Thanks, Millsy. Appreciate you. Side token price prediction for this bull run. It's tough to give a price prediction on any of these new ones. The good thing that I really like about SCI is say it hasn't gone through a bull cycle yet. It's still only sitting at a $1.4, $1.5 billion market cap. I mean, I think there's certainly 20x potential here. You know, from 60 cents to $12. I think there's certainly 20x potential here. We have not seen say hit a bull run yet. So this is a really good point, and it's a good point of emphasis to make. These layer ones, you've got say, SWE, SEI, SUI, Aptos, those three. Oh, Injective is another one, right? So you've got here. I'll list a couple that I really like. These are like the newer. I'm going to put these in the chat. SEI, SUI, INJ, and then what was the fourth one I just mentioned? SEI, SUI, INJ. What was the other layer one that Aptos. So these are four right here that I think are interesting. Okay. They're linked right here. SCI, SUI, Injective, and Aptos. These are four that I like because none of these have seen a full-fledged bull run. They've all seen a surge. They've all seen some excitement. I just covered SWE the other day, partnering with Alibaba Cloud. Injective has had some really impressive things come out in terms of partnerships. They're in that AI sector as well. So those are four right there that I would keep my eye on for sure. I like those four because again, they're all new. They're and people are going to chase the new shiny objects, right? Especially in the altcoin market. So are you bullish on Solana and Kaspa? Yeah, we hadn't talked about Kaspa yet. Kaspa's a top 5 holding of mine. Love where Kaspa's going. I think it's kind of a new age Bitcoin proof of work. A lot of people would say it's even a better version of Bitcoin. I don't know about that, but the community's there. I think Bitcoin maxis are going to come into the fray there. And I think Kaspa has a ton of potential, especially when we get back into a full-fledged bull run, altcoin rally. So yes, as of right now, Kaspa is a top 5 holding of mine, alongside Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Polygon Matic. Those are my top 5 holdings right now. Do your research and utilize tools that scan the contracts to show you red flags. Several exist for Ethereum and BNB. I'm unsure who has the lock on Solana contract scanning. That's a good point, Boca. It's a good point. Next level, what's up? Guys, fist pump to everybody out there. And smash the like button. Go ahead. Smash the like button. Appreciate you guys. This has been cool. We're talking about the hottest crypto investments for 2024 and just kind of our overall and overarching kind of themes. You guys know this too. Let me just say this as we're kind of talking through this. I love the AI crypto sector. I think the AI sector is going to be huge. The AI crypto sector, ton of opportunities here. We've gotten into some small caps, which we'll go over some of those here in a second. But this AI big data sector, we talked about ICP Injective. Renders had a good run. Still a big fan of the Graph is another one I really like. Ton of potential here. But this AI narrative is going to come back around. The AI crypto narrative is going to come back around, and it's going to be huge, I think, once we get into that full-fledged crazy bull run. Remember how the metaverse was in 2021? The hype around that? I think this AI hype is going to be way bigger. Way bigger. And actual utility is already built behind it now. Whereas metaverse is still kind of this, we think it's going to happen. We just don't know what it looks like yet. Quickie may do so now. I have not looked. I think Quickie does do that on Solana. Quickie's another cool project that I like. Shout out to them. Still an investor in Quickie. That is Quick Intel. They do a great job of basically scanning contracts for us. There's 5 honks. Which one is it? It's this one that is listed on CoinMarketCap. Here, I will Yeah, be careful. This is your Solana contract on Honk, okay? I'll put that in there for you. Boom. That's your Solana contract on Honk. Hopefully that helps you out. But yeah, Honk has been crushing it. What's your thoughts on Yasmi coin? Don't know too much about that one, EMAC. And good morning to you, bro. Surprised you haven't bought up Render. That is one of the hottest narratives in AI. Tim, it's a good point. I do like Render. I do like it, and it's been hit pretty hard on the dip. Let's see what is it down in the last month here. Let's check this out. Let's see. Ooh, Render got hit pretty hard today too. Yeah, it's down about 22%. It's an interesting idea. I think if we could bounce off this 360 again. Maybe if I see another bounce off this 360, that would be pretty solid. But you're right, Tim. You're right. I've got a very little bit right now. I'm kind of spread too thin in my overall altcoin holdings. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got to consolidate some things, and I've realized that I'm a little bit spread too thin. I'm very concentrated on 5 cryptos. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Caspa, Polygon right now. Very concentrated on those. But that makes up about 70%. But that other 30%, I'm a little spread too thin right now. I'm trying to consolidate down. And again, my portfolio, that especially that 30% portion, always changing and evolving. A lot of that is trading in and out of different things, making a 2 to 3x, and then I might get back in on a dip, right? I'm always kind of, trying to play and balance things out there with that other 30% of my portfolio. That's kind of my mindset, right? Yeah, only 47 likes. That is absurd. Let's get the algo thumping, pumping, jumping by smashing the like button. It's totally free. You're welcome. Yeah, so that's that contract address for you. Crow in the house, blessings, Zach. Yeah, Crow's one of those ones that, I don't really touch too much. I stake it. I stake my Crow over on crypto.com. I don't touch it. Right? So that's one that I don't really mess with. I just hold Crow. Stake it over there. That's it. Yeah, hit the damn like button. It's easy. It's free. Helps us out. AGIX is another one I like. Singularity Net. That's one of my heavier plays because they're partnered up with Cardano. One of the big reasons why. But yeah, AGIX is another one in that AI sector. So my holdings right now up here, ICP is what I hold more than anything else. Injective, then ICP, the Graph, then Injective, then Singularity Net, and then a little bit of Render right now. I don't hold any Fetch at the moment. I want to hold it at some point. And then there's a ton of these down here. I do hold Pal AI, actually. I was really early to this. I was like in there at a $4 million market cap, so I still hold some. And I like their project. There might be some other ones down here. TokenFi. I'm out of it right now. I 4 or 5x there on their launch. I might get back in there though. I do like TokenFi. And there's a lot of these other ones down in here that I've been in and out of. But this entire sector, there's going to be so many gems, so much money is going to be made in this top AI big data token sector. Millionaires will be made just in the AI sector. There's no doubt about it. When it comes to gaming, Mira is right there. I do own a little bit, not a ton. I'm a little over leveraged right now with Gala. It sucks, but I do believe in them long term. And I don't want to sell it. I don't need to sell it right now. I don't need to sell my Gala position, nor do I want to. I want to see what happens here when they get out of this kind of lawsuit, FUD, and all that crap. So I hold a little bit of Mira. Probably would hold a little bit more if I wasn't as over leveraged right now in Gala. It is what it is. I'm the same with Crow. If it dips below my initial, I buy though. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Boca. I just hold it over there and stake it, and it's just one of those little buckets that I just keep and I forget about it. I just forget I even have it. Thoughts on Floki? I think it's interesting. I think Floki's certainly interesting. And I do think it'll probably have some type of resurgence when we get back into a full-fledged bull. Made some money on Pepe. I'm out of it right now. I've actually made money on it twice. The first time I 12x'd. Pepe was similar to Bonk to me. I got in around $100 million market cap. Jeff said NetZ. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Yeah, NetZ is a layer 1 blockchain that I'm a validator on. Shout out to NetZ. They have done some awesome things as well since they've launched. And man, it's been so fun being part of a new layer 1 blockchain like NetZ. This is what their chart looks like since they've launched. Really solid since launch. It's been fun, man. It's been awesome being a validator here. And their team has been grinding like crazy. So there's their alt chart since launch, up 188%. Mainnet Z, layer 1 blockchain, really interesting play. It was just so cool to be able to get in there as a validator for the first time ever. Near Protocol, such an interesting one. I'm not invested. I probably should be. But again, I'm kind of just spread too thin right now, Tom. But I don't hate it at all. Gala did take a hard hit, man. Yeah, it's one of my only upside down plays at the moment. I have no issues holding it. However, I even played their games and earned some Gala. Yeah, Boca, that's the thing, man. I think, with gaming where it is right now, like in terms of, I think we're just gearing up. I think gaming's going to be huge in this next bull run. Gala still has a phenomenal opportunity to really do some amazing things. So yeah, I want to continue to hold my Gala position because if all goes well and they get out of this lawsuit, I think they're going to be a phenomenal crypto to hold. So I'm looking forward to it. Do you like Whiff? I missed that one. I didn't get in. That's that other dog with a hat or whatever. I missed that one. I don't even know. Why isn't my coins popping up? Oh, crypto assets. Why is that doing that? Do you guys know about that? I'm searching for things and it's not just popping right up. It's like popping up the pairs or something, not the actual tokens. What the heck? Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. What is that? We're just going to go over to, what is it? CoinGecko. So here it is. Wow. Whiff is a $365 million market cap, bigger than Myro. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that. So this thing is huge. Unbelievable. It's ranked number 151. That's crazy. So these Solana meme coins are just nuts right now. Just nuts. Do you own any Hello? The Killer Whales TV show is coming out on February 8th. I don't. I'm intrigued by it though. I'm very interested in that one. I just, I've been getting into a ton of new startups, kind of VC style, venture capital style. So a lot of my capital's been allocated toward that. I've invested a lot of money into startups the last month and a half since late December. So it's been tough for me to, and these are startups where you get in and you have a 18-month hold period where certain, little troughs, you get 5% of your tokens over time. This is investing in private companies. So I've been really focusing on that because I love the idea of kind of acting and being like a VC in some ways, at least having that opportunity. So I've not gone into Hello Token, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I think I was tracking it for a while too. Let's see where it's at. Okay, we're down a little bit here today. Still at a $73 million market cap. It's coming down here, selling off a little bit. So this could be kind of getting into where we were consolidating. This could be a decent entry point if you really like this one. Selling off pretty strong right now, but this is when you want to make a play. Interesting. Future for bad idea AI. I'm very intrigued by it. It's down. I was an early investor. I'm still holding a little bit right now. Made some money on that crazy run up there that you can see. But I am holding a bag for the long term as well, and may or may not, get into this thing again. Still $11 million market cap. What exactly they're going to be doing for the SHIB ecosystem, we don't know. I'm intrigued to kind of hear more about that and see what they end up doing. VVS Finance and Digibyte, both interesting plays. Not invested in either one of them right now. Definitely have some Floki just based on that team launching TokenFi. What about the SHIB, Eco, Leash, and Bone? Any of that? SHIB, Bone, and Leash, you guys know I've talked about them a lot. I think they're going to be solid plays. I think Bone probably has the most upside in the next bull run. Thanks, man. Looking forward to the speaking engagement tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to meeting some people out there. That's kind of why I did it in the first place. I'm going to be meeting some people in crypto out there, like some listeners, and can't wait. Got burned on VVS. Any updates? Yeah, man, I never got into VVS. Haven't really even looked at it in a really long time. Let's see. So it's still a $129 million market cap. I see what you mean, though. It had a crazy run up and then has sold off. Interesting looking chart pattern. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. We zoom out. Crazy. So it had a crazy run in 2021. I don't know much about it, but that looks pretty rough. Here's a small cap, couple small caps right at the top of my chart that I've been invested in. Guys, I threw a little bit in this one, like at a 400K market cap. I don't know if you guys have heard this one, OX number. I did a little marketing deal with them too, but invested my own money at a 400K market cap. It's at a $1.34 million market cap. Really interesting concept though. So if you go over to their Twitter, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, where it's on a little bit of a pump today, which is cool to see. Go ahead. Why isn't it launching? Let's see if their website launches here. Okay. Yeah, so here you go. Efficiently handle SMS and calls to virtual numbers for account registration on any online service or app. So it's kind of a decentralized way, like phone service. Access virtual numbers worldwide. Really cool idea. A new era in number allocation where privacy meets convenience and ownership is yours. OX number revolutionizes acquiring and using numbers for individuals and businesses. No KYC barriers at all either. Really cool startup that I thought was an interesting idea. So yeah, there's one for you to dive into a little bit. OX number. I'll drop the website down there if you guys are interested in checking that out. But yeah, I found that one at like a 400K market cap. And I took my initial investment out. So I'm like 3X right now. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm interested to see what they do. PMPY. This has been one I've been talking about for a while. Still looking really solid. AI crypto or AI elements here. Another little small cap play in the AI sector. That we've talked a little bit about. So they've got this crypto trading mobile app, and it's going to be using multi-chain and traders are going to have access to a secure platform and their assets are fully protected. Additionally, the app offers state-of-the-art AI analytical tools. So interesting play there too. That's PMPY, Prometheum Prodigy. Been invested in that one as well for a little while. It's sitting about a $10 million market cap. Suka, I've talked about this one for a really long time. Still at a $21 million market cap. Volume still there. It's just been kind of hovering there in the bear market. Interested to see what this one does. I'm still sitting on a good chunk of Suka that I got around 3 cents, 4 cents. So I'm a little down on it right now, but it fluctuates. It goes back up to 4 cents as it's done a few times here in the last year and a half. Let's see what anything else stands out here. Tracking a lot of different things. Vault is one I still like. They partnered with Pal AI not too long ago. Still a good looking chart there. Still holding a ton of Apollo. Still got a lot of Apollo crypto. They're getting into gaming pretty heavily this year. I was an early investor in that one way back in the day. You guys, if you were here with me way back in the day, you'd know that. BitRock's another one. BitRock, this layer 2 I talked about last year. They've been looking really solid. Still a really solid play. WAGMI Games. WAGMI Games looking really solid still. It's on a nice little dip too. Yeah, I mean, I'm always tracking some of these small caps too. This OXN one, though, is really intriguing to me. So I've been watching this one very closely. Very kind of under the radar right now. Looking into MMF token through Crow, project worth investing in. MMF, I've heard about it, but I'm not invested in that right now. But it's not to say it's a bad play. So Ryan says, if you have 500 to 1,000 to invest in, where would you buy to set yourself up with some decent gains in the upcoming bull run? So like long term, 500 to 1,000 bucks. Obviously, you know, you're not going to get a ton of crazy returns if you put 500 or 1,000 into Bitcoin or Ethereum. So I'm guessing you want to get a little bit more risky. You know, how risky do you want to get? Like, are you trying to 10x your money? You know, then I'd be looking at like the Solanas and Cardanos, right? I think those are like pretty solid 10x opportunities. If you're trying to 20 or 30x your money, you know, then you start looking maybe a little bit deeper down the line. Aptos, right, would be an interesting one for me. H-bar, Caspa, right? Like these would be kind of some of the plays I'd start to look at. Some of these new layer ones, SEI, right? So maybe start deep diving into those, Ryan. But really, a lot of it comes down to, you know, how much are you trying to get with that $500 to $1,000 investment? What's your goal there? Are you trying to turn that, you know, $1,000 into $20,000? You're going to have to get a little riskier, obviously, right? And with a $500 to $1,000, I would pick one crypto if you're really trying to do that. I mean, but again, hopefully that helps. But again, not financial advice. You got to kind of, you know, ask yourself, what's your real goal there? PMPY, there are high taxes, developer controls everything. It's hard to sell. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, always be careful with the high taxes. Understand that before taking profits. Let's see. What about Hydro Whales? Yeah, I still hold their couple of their Hydro Whale NFTs, earning passive Bitcoin through their mining platform. So yeah, I still hold. That's like one of the 3 different type of NFTs I hold. I hold Hydro Whales. I've got 11 WAGMI NFTs, and I've got some other NFTs too. Can't remember, but Hydro Whales, I've got like 3 of them, I think. Ray, some memes I'm into right now. Mostly it's all Solana, man. All right. So it's going to be Ponky, which it's down a little bit today, which is good in terms of a potential entry point there. It's at a $41 million market cap. So Ponky is one. Myro is one. Here, let's go over here. I'm not in this dog with hat. I wish I was. Things going nuts. But I am in Myra, which is down a little bit too. And Punky. It looks like all the capital is just kind of flowing into dog with hat today. And then this one too. A lot of people jumping ship to get into Honk. Oh, this one's not even listed yet on. This is the Honk one. This one's been flying today. This is the smallest one. $14 million market cap right now. On a little bit of a dip at the moment. But man, this thing's been flying today. I don't hold any My Lady. I remember when it pumped like crazy, but yeah. Please never risk anything more you're willing to lose if you're playing with meme coins, any token really. 100%. Yeah, like you're going to lose out on a lot of these plays, especially if you don't have a really strict profit-taking strategy. 100%. So understand what you're investing in. Meme coins are different than investing in Bitcoin, right? Like very different. How many X's do you believe the graph produces this run? From current price levels, I really like the graph where it is. I mean, because it's just so depressed from a price standpoint. You know, we had $2.84 3 years ago. I think we can get back, to there above $3. If this AI sector, if this thing really takes off, right? So, I mean, what is that? About a 25, 30x on the graph. I think that we have that potential. And it's a relatively strong crypto. We've got a lot of the supply that's circulating. I think there's an interesting potential here for the graph to absolutely crush it. It's one of the OGs in the AI sector too. Bork is another Solana play. Interesting. I don't know if that's the right one or not. Your thoughts on X payments? Going to be very interesting to see what happens. Very interesting to see what they do and how many cryptos are involved there. Gari token, Solana's biggest Web3 project. Interesting. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm still here. I just unplugged the wrong thing here. Oopsie. Let's see if we can bring that back. Whoops. I'm bringing it back here. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I unplugged the wrong cord. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's see here. I gotta unplug that one and plug in. I gotta charge the old laptop. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we talked about Gala a little bit earlier. I still really like Gala. I'm heavily invested. A little bit upside down in it. My average cost is around 6 cents. I'm not that overly concerned, though. I think gaming is going to be massive in this next bull run. And I think Gala is still really well positioned, even amid all of the, bullshit we've had to go through, right? So. Yeah, the Myro Twitter account has been crushing it. All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I'm going to close up the stream. It's been a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you got some value here in this one. We talked about a ton of different plays, ton of different ways to go about it. Keep in mind, that my ideas on all of this change too and evolve over time. So we're always going to be updating kind of our strategy. And if things move around, I'll give you guys my thoughts. But right now, just to kind of consolidate all of this information for you, my top 5 holdings: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Caspa, and Polygon. Love the AI sector. Love the new layer 1 sector as some altcoins to watch for. Some OG altcoins that we mentioned, Solana and Avalanche, I think will perform well. But those new layer 1s like Say, Sui, Aptos, Injective, going to be very interesting to watch. And that AI sector and the gaming sector, 2 sectors that I think will produce a ton of crypto millionaires in this next bull run. Appreciate you guys for checking in. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And hit that like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.